Star Wars. It's an incredible story of people finding their place in a world.
Well, we very much wanted to build a bridge, in a way, between what is known and what is not. And this was very much starting a new chapter in a universe that was very familiar.
During one of our art meetings, I was presenting to George a bunch of designs. He came in the room and very quickly looked at the whole board and right away identified the 2 or 3 that he really liked, not the one that I liked.
It always mattered. I mean, he created the whole thing. I mean, how does it not matter? He called me when I've known him for a number of years. He called me at the beginning of this to say, if you do this, I won't be involved in the movie, and it's yours to do. And he was incredibly generous in that regard. But what he wanted, what he made, what he created was important to all of us. And there wasn't a day that went by that we weren't grateful for what he had done, and everything we're doing is, of course, built on what he created. When I came in, the mandate was blank slate, where should this go? And so in working on the story with Larry Kasdan, who created Yoda, who wrote some of the best lines in Star Wars history, and has been living with this for decades, I had at my side as a partner maybe one of the greatest minds in movie screenwriting and directing history to say, here's where I think it's gone.
I'll show them the dark side.
I don't know your name.
Finn, what's yours?
I'm Ray.
You might need this.
It was really important that we tell a story that was existing in and populated by things and creatures and ships that felt very familiar. Not for nostalgia's sake, but because this literally is chapter 7. When you saw, chapter 5 after chapter 4, those same characters existed, and it was a continuum of what you'd seen before. And I hope that when you see this movie, while there are many elements that are intentionally being revisited in a kind of history repeats itself sort of way, the story we're telling, the characters you're meeting, and the beginning of this new saga, this new chapter of the saga, feels brand new.
Chewie, we're home.